Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're doing a long-term review of the MX500.
All right, so we're gonna pull the MX500 out of the garage. You can see we had a fresh charge on it today, so full battery. The battery is never stored at 100%, and the temperature has been kept pretty good. So unplug the charger, and we're gonna go ahead and pull it outside. Noah's had this bike for a little bit. We're pretty good candidates now to give this bike a proper review. It is completely stock. The only thing that we've changed to it is taking the stickers off, and we did a little trimming on the back just to make it,
front tire a little.
Yeah, just to make it look a little slicker. And the front wheel's bent pretty bad, like you can see here. This is probably one of my biggest gripes with the bike is the front wheel construction is not very good. But I'll speak more to that while Noah's riding. So we got the GoPro one, the GoPro recording. It's 4:30, so let's go ahead and turn the bike on. Exactly 4:30. Bike is on.
The kickstand.
I'll get rid of the kickstand.
Huh?
I'll get the kickstand up. All right, so it's exactly 4:30. So we're going to talk about the bike while Noah does some real world riding. We just have our little yard track here. So Noah's going to be ripping it up, and we're going to see how long it takes for the bike to die in a real world environment after a couple months of use. Let's send it.
To do full throttle and lean the bike far like that and hit jumps and turn my wheel like that and drifting. And one of my not favorite parts is when I land, my foot starts turning because that's terrible sometimes. And I think that's pretty much it, guys. Okay, I'm done talking about
the good stuff?
Okay. And I talk about one bad. This is the power on the M500. It's kind of like 2 hours more past when it was brand new. And you see the front wheel's squiggly because I've been jumping it a lot. And it's different from the Honda CR50 because the Honda CR50 is way faster and has more suspension. And in the grass it just goes fast, but in this it doesn't. You saw, guys, and it's not that good drifting on the road because the tires are dry. It has to be like ice. So that's all my prediction. So let's go back to the house and talk about some stuff.
You've been riding for 11 minutes now.
Okay.
How's the power feeling?
Good.
So the brakes are pretty good on this bike.
Scaredy cat. Send it!
I'm not sitting on the bike, but it's got a little bit of power, not much. You can see now it says low, 36 volt. It's after about 50 minutes and the bike is pretty much completely dead. It's pretty much completely dead. So that's about what you get out of it. So let's talk about the bike for a second, Noah. Let me get down here. Oh, okay, so what are your thoughts on the MX500? Should kids buy this?
Yes.
Yeah? I think
actually, yes, but make sure the front wheel is good.
Yeah, make sure the front wheel is good. Now Noah rides this bike really, really hard, so it's seen better days. But even out of the box, it was a little wobbly. The spokes didn't come true, so you just make sure if you buy one that the wheels spin as they should. Talk about the problems we've had with this bike. So Noah's not your average 6-year-old rider, so he rides it harder than probably most 6-year-olds would. Problem number one, though, has been the front wheel. It's bent. The spokes came loose a bunch. It's really not held up too well. That being said, Noah jumps it a lot, so because Noah jumps it a lot, that could be why it got bent. Not really too sure. The second problem is the top of the triple tree here. This bolt here, top bolt, came loose, and the whole front of the bike here was shimmying around a lot, and it was kind of dangerous. I feel like the back has been good, the motor's been good. It's pretty hot after riding it. The suspension in the back is subpar. That's to be expected. The front suspension's not good, and the brakes aren't that good when you compare it to an actual dirt bike. But for yard riding and kids riding around the road, it's perfect. I would say you don't want to ride it too crazy hard because you could probably run into problems. It's definitely not designed to be ridden as hard as Noah rides it. We also had a problem with the front brake stop working about the same time the wheel got bent. You remember that? You were riding it, doing a jump, and you had no front brakes. Oh. Yeah. Terrible. But at least you had good. The bike does have good rear brakes that will lock up nice. So he was able to slow down, and I was able to go through and fix the problem that the bike had. But the adjustment was just out. The cable was really loose, and this it's got like a bushing in here that you can see. I can take this out. This bushing kept popping out, and it would stop actuating the brakes, which was a big problem. So definitely some things to keep an eye out for. Check your front wheel, check your spoke tension, make sure you're good. Check your brakes, make sure they function. Check all the bolts on the bike, especially if you're buying it new and used, because Noah got this bike new and it still gave us those couple problems. Other than that, it's a dream yard toy. It's absolutely great. Noah wants to come out and rip around for 30 minutes. It gives him exactly what he's looking for, right? Yeah. You'd say it's exactly what you want. You know what you're going to get with the bike. Yeah. No surprises. Yeah. To wrap up the video, once you've had the bike for a while, you can expect a solid 30 minutes of ride time out of it at good power. Around the 40 to 50 minute mark, you're not going to have much power at all. It's going to quickly fall off. But you can get up to that 1 hour mark. If you're not riding up hills, maybe riding on flat surfaces, you can get even longer, but I tried to keep it more real world riding. Not everywhere's flat. A lot of kids are going to be riding this in the grass, so this is really what you can expect if you got a kid that wants to ride the bike fast. I think it's plenty enough for a yard track. Noah has a blast on it. Noah's learned a lot. I think it's actually helped him riding his race dirt bikes a lot. So it's been great, right?
Yeah.
I think it's a good buy. Be careful buying used ones. Make sure you check them over, know what you're looking for. So I'm not really sure what the competition for this bike is, but in its segment, it's probably one of the best, most affordable electric dirt bikes for kids. And Noah's 4 feet tall. He's 6 years old. I think this is for like kids 12 and up or 13 or up, but Noah shows that, you know.
Yeah, because I'm 4 feet and 1 inch.
Yeah, Noah shows that really any kid can ride this bike if they're capable. So that's it. The bike is fun. We're going to keep riding it. Maybe we'll upgrade it.
Yeah. Comment down below if you want us to upgrade it.
Yeah. There's a couple good companies that make some good upgrade kits.
Yep. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you comment and like the video and subscribe. See you!